Hi everybody, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this new tutorial I'm going to give you my top 11 interview questions and answers. These interview questions and suggested answers are perfect for any interview, so please stick around and watch it from beginning to end, because I can guarantee this is going to make a significant difference to your interview preparation. So before I get into those 11 questions and answers, a very warm welcome to this tutorial. My name is Richard McMunn, that's me there on the right hand side. I am full-time helping people to pass their interviews. I love what I do, and in this video I'm going to help you with my top 11 interview questions and answers. As always, please do subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button below the video, and that way you are not going to miss out on any of the weekly tutorials that I am uploading. Also, if you do like this tutorial and you enjoy the content that I provide, I would very much appreciate it if you gave the video a like. I would very, very much appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, let's get straight into the questions and answers. Question number one, here we go. Why do you want to work for our company? So this is a real common interview question then, and here's my suggested answer. Why do you want to work for our company? Here we go. During my research into your company, three things stood out. Firstly, the way in which you manage and run your business is positive. There are lots of great comments and reviews made online about your organisation, and this demonstrates you are a great company to work for who actually cares about its customers. Secondly, the latest news section on your website tells me you are innovative and forward-thinking, which makes you even more attractive to work for. Finally, I want to stay in a role for a long time and gain stability with my employer. You are clearly a leader in the industry, and that fills me with confidence that I will be able to thrive in this role and be able to professionally and personally develop as the years progress. Now, that's a solid answer to the interview question, why do you want to work for our company? And that can be used during any interview whatsoever. So, question number two. What qualities do you have relevant to this role? Another typical interview question. Here's my answer for you. I have 7 key qualities that I feel will benefit this role. I am a highly effective team worker who has extensive experience working with other people. I'm also a great communicator who can communicate effectively with customers, clients, and external stakeholders. I am organised. I am able to plan and prioritise my workload to ensure tasks are completed successfully, and I will always act as a positive role model for your company. Finally, I work very well under pressure and can be relied upon to fully complete and finish tasks to the required standard. If you hire me, I feel confident you'll be satisfied with my contribution to your team. That's another great answer to the interview question. Okay, question number three. What are your key strengths? So what are your strengths? Here we go. Now, in previous jobs, there were a number of strengths that my managers made reference to during appraisals. One particular strength is my ability to be trusted to fully complete any task that is given to me. I am someone who can be relied upon to go away and finish a task quickly, efficiently, and also to the required standard. Now, another key strength I have is the level of customer service I provide. I understand how important customer service delivery is, and I always value customers and make them feel special when dealing with them on behalf of the company I am working for. Finally, one of my strengths is my ability to continually develop in my role. I will always look to improve and take on board feedback from my superiors and line managers. So that's a cracking answer to the question, what are your strengths? And these 3 things you're focusing on there is that you can be trusted to fully complete tasks. The other key strength is you are able to provide great customer service, which is pretty important in any job. And then finally, you take on board feedback and look to continually improve. So really, some really good strengths there for you to use in your interview. Question number 4, why do you want to leave your job? It's going to get asked during your interview, pretty much guaranteed. So here's the answer. The honest answer is I feel I need a new and fresh challenge. I've had 3 fantastic years with my employer, and they've treated me really well whilst I've been there. I've learned a tremendous amount and developed both personally and professionally. However, I want to leave in order to progress further professionally and take up a new challenge with a different, innovative, and forward-thinking company like yourself. So that's a safe answer to that question. Do not be critical of your previous or current employer. Whatever's happened there, you want to move, you've had a good time there. But talking about personal and professional development is important. That's a great reason to leave. Question number 5. So we are interviewing many people for this job. Why should we choose you? So really, really good question, a common question at interviews. So here's the answer. There are three main reasons why I believe you'll be extremely happy if you hire me. First and foremost, I've studied the job description in detail and I've checked to see I have all of the qualities, skills and experience to perform this role to a high standard. Secondly, I believe I will fit in with your team quickly and bond with my work colleagues, meaning I can then make a fast and positive contribution to the organisation. Finally, I am a very quick learner and I promise you I will learn my role quickly so I can then make an impact in the fastest time possible. So what I love about these answers is I'm like breaking them down into three things, into 7 things, and that will resonate positively with the interview panel. So again, I've given you 3 things there that you can focus on. Question number 6, what motivates you? Here's my answer. Job satisfaction is one of the main motivators for me. If I'm happy in my job and I'm performing well and contributing positively within the team, this makes me feel valued and appreciated. I'm not the type of person who just wants to sit back in a job and go with the flow. I want to make a difference and go home at night knowing I am progressing, both personally and professionally. Because we spend so much of our time at work, it's important that I do a good job and progress with my employer as the organisation develops and it grows. Great answer. Next question. What's your biggest weakness? So this is obviously the opposite to what is your key strength? What's your biggest weakness? A tough interview question, but we need to get it right. So here's my suggested answer. I believe my biggest weakness is impatience. At times in the past, I have rushed to get some jobs completed. This fast approach to working has sometimes irritated my work colleagues, as I have been quite pushy in my attempt to get tasks completed and over the finishing line. In fact, my previous manager actually liked my impatience as it meant I completed lots of tasks quickly. But I am learning to work more in line with my teammates and achieve tasks and projects collectively. I think that's a really strong answer because it's actually a subtle strength. And you're mentioning that your manager actually likes your impatience because you get loads of stuff done. Question number 8, what are your career plans for the next 5 to 10 years? And this is sometimes put across in where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years' time? So here's a good answer to this question. Well, having studied and researched your company and realising you are a forward-thinking organisation and you appear to have great plans for the future, I would actually still like to be working for you. Now, I appreciate most people would say this at the interview, but I am genuinely someone who enjoys stability and job satisfaction. And if I am successful today, I will work hard to learn the role quickly and I will commit myself to your organisation for the long term. That's a great answer again. Question number 9. How do you handle pressure at work? So here we go. I handle pressure by ensuring my workload is already planned out the week before. This helps me to get into the mindset for completing my tasks sufficiently. I also keep a checklist with me of work that needs to be done, and I tick off each task as and when it is completed. This means I never forget to carry out an important task or project, and this also helps me handle pressure. Now, having said all of that, I do actually view pressure as an exciting part of my job as it allows me to put my skills and experience to the test and see how good I am at my job. So you are demonstrating there that you can handle pressure, but you actually like it, which is a good thing. Question 10. Here's a tough question for you. If I were to call your former manager right now, what would he or she say you need to work on and improve? Now, all of us have to work and develop on things. So this is assessing your honesty, but also whether you know what things you need to improve upon. So here's the answer. Here's my answer to this question. So if I were to call your former manager now, what would he or she say you needed to work on and improve? Here we go. That's actually a tricky question, but I have to be honest, as she did bring something up during my last appraisal. She told me she was very satisfied with my overall performance, but that she would like to see me become more organisationally aware, as she felt this would help me to develop eventually into potentially a manager or a supervisor. So I took on board her comments and I asked my immediate line supervisor if I could shadow him for a week when he attended company board meetings. It was a great insight into the business and I learned more about how the company operated and also the challenges it faced along the way. So that's a safe personal development because I'm saying there that, my manager was really pleased with me, but she wanted to see me progress. And, I then decided to take on board her comments and I did something about it, which is really good. Question 11, do you have any questions for the panel? Now, I'm going to give you the questions to ask at the end of your interview. So do listen to these because I think they're great questions. But then I'm going to give you some more free resources. So do stick around until the end. So here we go. What questions do you have for us? Okay, thank you. Yes, I have some questions. Number one, what are the plans for this company over the next few years? So this then reaffirms your statement that you want to stay for them. You want to stay with them for the long term. So you're interested in what their plans are. And this is good because they'll enjoy talking about their plans for the future. Next one, if I'm successful, what would you need me to focus on during the first 4 weeks of the job? So this is getting them to visualize you in the role, okay? So it's quite a clever question. And then will there be an opportunity to professionally develop in the role by perhaps undertaking training courses or development programs? This shows that you are keen to develop within the role, which is a great thing. Okay, now I mentioned about getting access to my free online training course. If you click the link below this video or go to the website passmyinterview.com, and let me just take you there now before I sign off. So this is the website passmyinterview.com. There's over 550 positive reviews on Trustpilot. Now this is a free online interview training course. So you get free access for 30 days and there's over 50 modules in here. I give you loads and loads of interview questions, but more importantly, great answers like the ones I've just covered. So it's accessible on your phone as well, so you can learn it on the go. I help you to overcome interview nerves, and I also talk to you about the scoring criteria of your interview. So that website is passmyinterview.com. The link is right below the video. If you've got any questions about your interview, or if you'd like me to give you some sample questions to prepare for, please do put them in the comments section below. Like I said at the beginning, I love helping people pass their interviews, and I hope that's come across during this tutorial. Thanks for watching. I genuinely hope you pass your interview, and good luck. I've been Richard McMunn. Thank you for watching. All the best.